Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button below as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Today we are going to be creating with the Playful Ghosts. This is such an adorable stamp set. This can be found in the online exclusives, meaning it's in the online store only, not in any publication. And we're also using the Citrus Blooms dies. This is from the annual catalog. And this gorgeous die, so this is our frame. Let me zoom you out just a bit. There. This is the gorgeous frame, and then this is the leaf pattern that the edge does not die cut, the inside does, so you layer it up with this. So let's get started. I've already done some prep work because we are doing ink blending. So let me show you the card that I have created. So here is my adorable Dracula fun fold. So this folds up like so. Sorry, my camera's having problems focusing. And bring you up really close. I have got, there we go. I've colored the cape with Wink of Stella, and I've put Wink of Stella splatters on my ink blended background as well as water droplets. So, and then here's our inside, and this little Happy Halloween is what holds that up so that it sits like so. And you can adjust this and put this anywhere you like. You could have it up higher if you want less writing. I've got it lower so that I can write a little bit more of a message. So let's get started. Our colors are Lemon Lolly, Calypso Coral, Gorgeous Grape, and Fresh Freesia. So I've got my frame here, and what I'm going to do to hold it in place is at the bottom I am going to add just a little bit of my Stampin' Seal. Okay, so make sure we are in camera view, and let's just zoom you a smidge more. Okay, I have used 1.5 inch circle punch. I believe this is retired, but you could use a circle die or anything like that. And I have used my masking paper. Oh, and I need one of these as well, and a Post-it. So I have got my moon up in the top corner here, and I am going to, whoop, we're shifting here a bit. So I'm going to put a couple pieces to hold this down like so. And first up we are using the Lemon Lolly, and I've got my blending brush here to pick up that ink, and I'm going to create my moon. So I want this moon to be kind of like a harvest moon where it's orangey yellowy, kind of cool looking. You can make your moon however you want. A little bit more. There, we've got a nice vibrant yellow. Then this would have been better if I had a smaller blending brush for my Calypso Coral, but I don't. I've ordered some more small blending brushes, but they haven't arrived. So I'm picking up my Calypso Coral, and I'm just going to get rid of some of that on the side here, and I'm going to come around the outside of that circle so that my center of my moon is still got a bit of yellow in there, but I want it to be there we go. I'm going to say that is good because it's mostly covered up anyway. Okay, so let's wipe that so that I don't put my hand in it. Get rid of that blending brush and that blending brush. And now let's peel these off. And there, it's more like a blood moon there. So next we are going to take our circle punched out, and we are going to lay it over top to cover up the moon, and hopefully it's going to stick okay. I'm going to get purple inky fingers, I think, when I go to do this. So we are going to start at the bottom with our fresh freesia. So let's just get some ink there. Grab our fresh freesia blending brush. I have dedicated brushes for all of my colors. All right, so coming from the bottom and going up, and I want this to be quite deep, so I'm going to be using a lot of color. I've put that away, and I think I'm going to need to pick up some more. Yes, I shouldn't have closed that quite yet. So the more ink you lay down, the deeper the tone is going to be, and then when you're doing a splatter, it's going to show up better as well. And I want this to be really nice and dark because it's a night sky that our little Dracula is flying through. And every time you do this, you're going to get a bit different look because of the fact that you're going to use more ink or less ink, more pressure, less pressure. And I'm bringing it up. And see how much smoother that's looking because I've got more ink on there. All right, so I'm just going to set that aside, and I'm going to bring in a bit of the Gorgeous Grape. It is such a deep, vibrant color. I'm pretty darn sure that I don't need any more than that. So this is where I'm going to get inky. And I'm going to start at the top and come down. Just layering that on, getting it really vibrant. Coming around to the other side of that moon. Oh shoot, my masking paper has lifted up. Come on, I don't want a purple moon. should have maybe gotten a fresh piece, but I thought, you know what? I like to be thrifty with things that I can. So my moon is getting purple on it. Let's flip you around and scoot you up so that I'm coming at it from this end here, this angle. Do you like to ink blend? I think it adds so much to your projects when you do, giving you such a cool background effect. So I'm just going over this center section here so that I can not have such a heavy line, more even looking. And it just keeps peeling up. All right, just about. Now my original, I went really super heavy, but because my masking paper is not cooperating, it's a little trickier to get it that deep because I don't want a purple moon. I mean, it would be fun, but it's not the look that I am going for. Bringing that down. And actually, let's grab just a smidge more to deepen that up. Make it a little more even. There we go. That should be good. I want it really deep in the center area. So you just keep applying till you get that tone that you are looking for. And remember, you can always go darker, you can't go lighter. So depending on the look you're going for, be aware of that. And my fingers are quite purple. But that's okay, it washes off. Let's pick that up, get that in there so that my brush is loaded for the next time. And now I'm just lightening up my pressure so that I can just go all around. All right, I'm going to say that is good for that gorgeous scrape, so I'm going to put that aside and that aside, and I'm going to grab a wipey so that I can get most of this ink off, and wipe this. Bring you around because I want to bring a little bit more color. I've got a paper towel. This is a messy process, but oh my gosh, it's so much fun. All right, so I want to now bring in a little bit more of this. So I'm going to load that up, and I'm going to just bring it up so that it's a little less of a severe line there. Just going over that to kind of blend that out. And you can see how it's kind of disappearing. All right, I think that looks better. I've got another paper towel here that I can then get that excess gorgeous grape off. All right, so next we are going to leave that mask on, and we're going to move our card. Get this out of the way. It doesn't look great right now, but it will. So I have my water painter here, and I'm just going to move the card, get some water, and we are going to do some splattering. Let's see if we can't zoom you in a smidge more so that you can see that splatter. The water picks up that ink, lightens that color, so it gives it that really funky, cool effect. All right, move that to the side. Next is our Wink of Stella. And you can see how it's coming up, how that looks really cool. So now we're going to do our Wink of Stella and add some sparkle to that background as well. You can add as much or as little as you want, but look at how it's twinkling in the camera view there. All right, so we are going to, let's pull this off so you can see. That moon, and then we are going to set you aside for a moment. Let's wipe this. Okay. All of the measurements can be found on my coordinating blog post. So I've already stamped and cut down my Happy Halloween. So I'm going to figure out whereabouts do I want that. Bring my card back in, scoot you, and let's zoom you out. There we go. So where, oh, here they are. So I've got my cute little bat and stars. So I want that centered, like so. That looks good. I'm going to take my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and we are going to one bat here, one bat here, and where, how did I do that? And then I've got another bat here, so that when the recipient opens their card, they will see the fun little bats on the inside. And I'm going to color the stars with the Lemon Lolly Dark, and really it's just touching them because they're pretty teeny. Here we go. And let's glue our Happy Halloween down. And get that nice and straight. So why I like my liquid glue. It gives me a few more moments to make sure that it is in the correct position. So there we have that. Now my base is basic black, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 2, and here's my ruler. It's scored at 2 3/4. 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. You can't see that score line because of the black cardstock. And that is, so you're folding it in half, but then this panel gets folded inward. So this panel here gets folded inward. All right, and then we've got 4 1/8 by 2 5/8 for these panels. Super cute. So this video, if you're watching it the day it published, it is Monday, August the 5th. It's the Civic Holiday Monday in Ontario, where I am, and I am on vacation. So I am enjoying myself. I hope you are all having a great summer so far. So this is getting glued on the inside. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I love my 1/8 measurements. All right, now you could pop that up with a dimensional, but I don't think it needs it. I think it's just fine without. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. And this will hold it once it's got that, once it's got the weight of the top on it. So, I wonder if I can come back in with some orange just to fix that up a bit. Here and here, because Marcy's persnickety. So just to lighten up, that purplish. I can make it a little softer looking. There, I think that makes it that little bit deeper. But you know, nobody's going to complain. It is a handmade card made with love. So it's okay. All right. Yeah, I think that camouflages my little oopsie a little bit, and it just looks more tinted there. So I have already, to save time, here is my die cut frame, and I actually already got all of the dimensionals. It's sitting on my silicone craft sheet, and one of the dimensionals came off here. So I am using the black dimensionals. Did you know that our dimensionals come in the, I think that was probably right there. Did you know our dimensionals come in black? Yes. So the black package has, oops, come on, two, I'm going to grab my take your pick tool. There it is. it comes with 2 of the mini dimensionals and 2 of the standard size dimensionals. And it's perfect for our, you can see all my little shiny cut pieces there. It's perfect for our projects that are using dark cardstock. So I am just going to, my head's going to get in the way, I am sure. And we are stuck a bit on my fingers, so I am coming up and I am lining that right up there. And, oh, we're not lined up. Just give me, my head's going to get right in the way. I apologize. But when you're trying to line up the frames, there we go. You want them to be on there correct. So look at that so far. Isn't that so cool? All right, so my little Dracula, there's no dies. I fussy cut him out, and he is colored with dark fresh freesia. I've given him little rosy cheeks with the light bubble bath. The inside of the ear is colored with the 1000, that's the light natural Stampin' Blends, and his head is the dark smoky slate. So I'm going to attach him with my, there we go. I'm going to attach him with my large black. I'm going to put 2 on there. And let's grab our tweezers, our reverse tweezers. I wish we had a, and then this is, he's going to go like so because he's floating, or flying I should say. There we go. And then we want our clear Wink of Stella on the outside of the cape to make it sparkly. Let's zoom you a smidge more. There. So we're using the clear Wink of Stella to color the outside of the cape because I think it looks cool. The moon is shimmering off of it, looking so fun. I just love this stamp set. It's so cute. I know my customers aren't big Halloween people. A lot of them. I am. I love the cutesy Halloween. So I will always create for me for Halloween and then hope that I inspire some of you out there. So see how it's all shiny? All right. So next we are going to add the dimensionals to the back. So this is going to be flush down here. So let's scoot you over the bit. So this, my moon here is a little bit deeper, but so we are going to take our dimensionals and it's going to be, I just need to guesstimate here. So right there. And you can see right there is where I had the, I had my tape to hold it in place. Otherwise, when you're ink blending, it kind of gets going all over the place. It's got like a mind of its own. So we are going to center that so that it's just slightly up. There we go. Give that a press, and I am not above the back. And there is my cute little ink blended Halloween fun fold card. So we've got the two of them there. This moon is a little spookier almost. So that's all for me today. Thank you so much for pressing play on today's video. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear where my viewers are. Please share my video. Sharing is caring, and it's how I reach more crafty friends, customers, and team members. I hope I've inspired you. Even if you don't like Halloween, I hope that I have inspired you. And take a look at your regular products to see what you can combine to get a completely different look. I think this black leaf frame is perfect for my little Count Dracula. So that's all for me today. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.